what we've seen over the last couple of weeks is the new Trump tariffs driving demand for the US dollar, which has pushed the lira to a record low in February. What are you doing now to stabilize the currency, to protect the economy against the threat of further inflation and to attract FDI? Give me an update on where the economy stands right now.
Well, thank you. I'm delighted to be in Dubai. Look, it's complicated global backdrop. The best way is to build resilience, and that requires sound policies and structural transformation. When it comes to trade fragmentation, it's quite likely that we will be somewhat resilient, simply because roughly about 62% of our trade is with our FTA counterparts, free trade agreements. And roughly about 80% of trade goes to immediate neighborhood, including European Union, Central Asia, and MENA region. So we're not immune, but I think we're somewhat less vulnerable. That's number one. We do have a 3-year program, and the program is on track. We're delivering fiscal adjustment. We're delivering disinflation. Admittedly, inflation is still unacceptably high, so it's coming down. So you're looking at a combination of a tight monetary policy, tighter fiscal policy, and a very broad structural reform agenda. So those are really key, both in the short run and medium term. No substitute to good policies, sound policies. And we remain committed. I think progress is reinforcing itself. So speaking of lira, in nominal terms, of course, we have high inflation, and it's understandably that lira weakens in nominal terms. But in real exchange rate, real effective exchange rate terms, lira actually has been one of the best performing currencies, simply because disinflation programs incorporate a degree of appreciation, which has happened. But the good news is that external balance has improved. Current account is, deficit is down to like 0.6% of GDP. We have built a lot of buffers, so reserve accumulation is up by about $126 billion over the past year and a half. So there is a fair bit of, as I said, buffers to respond to shocks. I doubt that Turkey would be kind of like in the headlines, simply because we are already subject to high tariffs by the United States. And secondly, we have a large deficit vis-a-vis the United States. So we don't qualify on any of grounds to become subject of high US tariffs unless there's a political issue.